What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Car Talks. So we're gonna talk about. Okay, y'all. So I'm sitting here watching this video while I'm editing it, and I just want to explain to y'all what's going on in this video. So the whole purpose of this video is about basically starting a journey of finding purpose. And y'all know I have been going back and forth with myself about finding purpose for a long time. And God has been asking me to do this one thing for a long time. And it's just, I always be putting it off. Listen, I recorded this video days before I actually put it out. So yeah, I was still struggling with it even after putting out the video. But the reason I put out the video is because I actually just, listened to myself, what I was saying while I was editing, because I really started saying some tea at the end. So I'm gonna need y'all to stay to the end because it starts with me just struggling and falling out of just not having the motivation to do it. Not even just not having the motivation to do it, but just not feeling like I have the creativity, just not feeling like I could do what God know that I can do, what God knew that what I could do. So yeah, we just want to maintain the complete authenticity of this video. I thought it was so funny how I went from 0 to 100 by the end of the video. So yes, I'm done talking. Enjoy the video. Okay. Today, let's just talk about. I was talking about something specific. Specificities are not happening for me today. I was doing good initially, but then I just kind of fell out of it. And I felt myself falling out of it when I was falling out of it. Yeah, so there's that. Lord, if you don't do it, it just won't be done. Oh, Lord, do it for me. Child, that song just took on a new meaning. So I want to talk about finding purpose. Listening to God. Finding purpose and being obedient. Finding purpose and being obedient. That's what we're going to call this. So, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not giving without the glasses. I'm going to put my feet up. It's kind of random. Give me a second. Give me a second. I feel like these videos have no other choice but to be authentic in its entirety. As in, I feel like once you come up with a topic, don't think about it any further. Because the spontaneity is key. Finding purpose and obeying God. So, I just want to tell y'all where I am at this very moment. I feel like I want to go in the house. I want to do this. I don't. But I'm trying. I don't want to. I don't. Because at this point, it has made itself really... I feel it's difficult right now. I do want to go in the house and eat and just go play zombies and just mind my business. That's what I want right now for myself. That's what I want. But I'm still out here because I'm trying. I'm trying. I really am. I find space for what I treasure. Anyway, let's start here. I feel like God has been calling me to some things lately. For example, I feel like God has been wanting me to pursue my YouTube further, and didn't really know how I was going to do that. I had a couple of ideas, but I just hadn't been doing them. There's some ideas that came to me that I've seen. The first one that just randomly came to me, because it actually makes sense, because when I try to vlog, I tend to only vlog in the car. And I was just like, I can't use that material. Like, what am I gonna do with that material? And randomly, I just thought, I feel like God gave it to me where I was just like, car talks. I was like, okay, cool, car talks, cool. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do car talks. Yeah. So now, the purpose of the car talks podcast slash YouTube series is because it's growth and healing. We want to grow in all areas. We want to grow mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We want to just grow in all areas, and we also want to not just grow. We want to heal from those things that have ailed us for many years. Those things we want to heal from our traumas. We want to do that. And the goal is that I want to show y'all the ways in which I have healed from some things. I want to show y'all and be vulnerable and show you the things that I'm currently still dealing with. And we can get through it together. We can heal from it together, because I am not 100% of a person. I am just like, I'm 100 like that. But I'm not like, I just know that I'm not at my full, at my full potential. I know that, there's some areas in my life that definitely need some work, and I want to do that with y'all. I don't want to act as if, and I guess maybe that's my fear and my hesitation, because I want y'all to understand that I am healing too. Like, we are doing this together. So I want to make sure that I can't think my fear is that I don't want to preach at nobody. Like, I don't like when people preach at me, so I don't want to preach at nobody else, right? But it's like, I want for people to know, like, God is at the forefront of this. All of this is starting with God. Like, God is leading this. Like, he is at the head of this. So it's like, I need it to be known that, it's not out of embarrassment I'm not embarrassed, or I'm not ashamed by God. I don't not want people to know that I'm a follower of Christ. I don't, like, that's not something I don't feel comfortable if God isn't being spoken about with some of these topics, because he is very heavily involved in them. Just want to make sure that the way I'm delivering is the right way, and I think I kind of am overthinking it at the moment, which is like, I want y'all to see, like, this is the process of finding purpose, at least for some. This is what it is for me. Like, this is what has stopped me from pursuing purpose for a long time. It's that damn overthinking. I'm always overthinking. Like, it's a lot. And I have to get to a place, because I still am dealing with trauma from childhood traumas, and like that fear of, like, people talk about you, or I've also dealt with people feeling as if I was judging them for my honesty. I guess my main focus is just not my main focus, but things that just I can kind of ill and is like holding this back, is the fact that I don't want people to feel like I'm judging them. I don't want to come off hella preachy. And also because I'm learning myself, so I don't want to sit here and act like I talked about this with my best friend yesterday. I was like, my issue is with unqualified voices on podcasts or just on platforms. Unqualified voices. People just be trying to preach at people, whether they talk about God or not. I'm saying preach as a sense of they trying to teach you or tell you what you need to do, and they have no qualifications to do so. So, like, men speaking on females, or females speaking on men, and I just feel like it's kind of weird on all male podcasts when you speak harshly of women, and you don't fully even understand the experiences of women, and in the opposite way, like, for females as well. You can't speak on men and you don't even fully understand the experiences of a man. But I get it. Like, honestly, like, people just speaking from their experiences of pain, and but I think it's mostly just people just talking. Like, for me, it's like mostly just people talking about stuff that they just don't completely understand. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that in this podcast, I'm only speaking about things in which are familiar to me. Like, I'm familiar with anxiety. I'm familiar with depression. I'm familiar with childhood trauma. I'm familiar with the struggles of a BBW. I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with insecurities. I'm familiar with that stuff. So that's the stuff I want to talk about with y'all, so that y'all are fully, like, so we can help each other through those things, or I could tell y'all or teach y'all how I got through my thing, and maybe you can implement those things into your life, and you could try those things. And this is what I'm going through currently, and this is something I've been going through for a minute, because y'all know I did YouTube like almost a year ago. It's almost about to be a year. I think it's like 8 months now. I haven't touched my YouTube since then, because of, I don't feel like the focus of my YouTube was where it should be. And I feel like I'm currently in a place or space like where, like I said, that song it has a new meaning. Lord, if you so do it, it just won't be done. Oh Lord, and do it for me. Like, because I feel as if I'm called to that thing. I feel as if I'm being called to this thing. Like, I want to talk to y'all. I feel like one thing that I always felt that I said, like, what am I good at? I said, I'm good at talking. I remember saying this to myself way back when, or like me and my friend were asking each other these questions, like, what do you feel like your purpose is? Like, I'm good at talking. I like to talk to people. I like to make people smile. I want to make people happy. I want to really make people happy. I want that to be my purpose. I enjoy seeing people smile. I enjoy the sound of people's laughter. When people laugh, it make me laugh. Like, I love that kind of thing. I love to see that. I love love, like, type of stuff. Like, that's why I literally love the movie Sylvie's Love. Like, I love love. I'm a mushy person. I'm people say I'm funny, and a lot of times I'd be like, I don't think so, but I think it's just ingrained in my personality to aim to make people smile. I enjoy that kind of thing. I want to make y'all smile. I want to make y'all happy. Come on, like, let's do that. Like, I feel like my purpose is to make people smile. My purpose is to help people. I think that's what it is. I like to talk. I don't want to be a healer, but I want to help you. I want to help you. I do. I want to help you. I want to help you. Whatever you're dealing with, I want to help you do that. I want to help you do that thing. Like, let's do that together. Because, child, you depressed. I was depressed. You dealing with anxiety. I dealt with anxiety. Like, we can help each other. Like, I can help you. I can help you, girl. I got some info. I got some tea. And if it help, it help. If it don't, it don't. You know what I mean? But I'm still be there in support. I'm still aim to help you as the best as I can. If I learn new information, you gonna learn new information. If I'm dealing with those moments of sadness and depression, you gonna learn. I got you, sis. We straight together. Like, of course, like I said, I can't be your healer, so you can't be dependent on me completely. But at the same time, we can help each other, because that's what we're here for. That's what we put on earth for. We here to help each other. We are not here to help like, when it comes down to our own purpose, like our own purpose, like my purpose is not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me to be, something Pastor Charles said the other day. Didn't even watch the sermon, but he said you can't drink your own oil. He said the oil that you produce, you can't drink your own oil, because if you drink your own oil, you can get sick. I'm just saying, y'all, go watch that sermon, because I feel like that's something I've already know. Like, the only reason I'm repeating that is because I know, like, your purpose is not for you. Like, it's not for you. The things that the oil that you produce, it's not for you. It was not meant for you. God gives you things so that he gets things to you so he can get things through you. That's your purpose. Your purpose is not for you. So when you take yourself out of your purpose, then you do it. And that's something that I have been dealing with for a lot. I'm thinking about what I feel and what I want to do a video about and stuff like that. And it's just not working for me. And it's causing these moments of like, okay, I don't have anything else to say. Like, I don't, like, I can't give you no more. I don't know how to say this. So, I want to talk about it. Like, how we can, like, take ourselves out of the focus and, like, be obedient to what God is asking you to do. I think that we always kind of, like, even when we're doing that thing, I feel like, for me, like, I've made the videos. It's just hard for me to post the videos because of my own self, right? Which is difficult. So, like I said, this is something I'm going through right now. And it's crazy how you can, like, okay, like I said, I be feeling like I'm preaching at people and I haven't really gotten through it myself. But the thing is like, you can have the answers, but it's putting it's putting that into place. It's putting that into action. You can have the answers, and the answers that you have are correct, but it's putting that into play. Okay, it's like having a multiplication problem. You know the answer to 9 times. I gotta do what I know. You can have an answer to 9 times 9. You can have the answer to 9 times 9, boo. But unless you put that answer on the test paper, it don't count. Like, you can have the answers. You can have the answers. But unless you put it into use, it does not matter. So, I be having some answers, right? Because I know the answer is be obedient. Don't think about nothing else. Be obedient. Stop trying to make stuff perfect. Don't make it perfect. No, stop. Stop trying to make stuff perfect. It's not going to be perfect, sis. Not everybody's going to like you. And that's okay, because they ain't got to, girl. They don't got to, sis. They don't. It depends on what y'all do. Like, you scared that somebody gonna think of you differently if you do that, or you do the thing that you feel like you call in doing. Like, girl, who cares about what them other people think? You not living. That's the thing. We have to understand, get to a place where we realize that we are not living for these people. And we also have to acknowledge the fact that these are just people. I lost track of thought. Anyway. But I feel like, what was I saying, God? Anyway, I don't remember. See what I'm saying? I'm having a hard time. I'm trying my best to pursue purpose, though. I'm trying, y'all. I really am. I'm trying, and I can't, like, I'm trying though. I think that's the best that I can do right now, is just to try and put forth effort, because God is asking me to do something that seems really impossible right now. It seems impossible. It feels like how am I gonna do this? Like, if that's what it feels like for me, like right now, like this very moment. It's like I'm losing track of thought, and then I just always feel like stuff not authentic if I write it down. Like, if I already think about that thing, like, it's like not authentic. And a lot of times I talk about things to get it out my, like, I tend to put the video on and I talk about it. But when I talk about it and I try to re-talk about the thing that I talked about already, it just does not feel authentic, and it just feels like it's forced, and it feels like I just lose track of things, and I don't know the answers right now, but that's okay. Because God don't need me to know all the answers for me to move. Because in the Bible, when Moses, or was it Abraham? When he told Abraham to go. He told Moses that too, didn't he? I feel like he told both of them that. But all I know is that he told both of them to do something. And they thought about, like, I don't think Abraham didn't even know where he was going at, if I'm not mistaken. Abraham didn't even know where he was going. He was like, where you go? He said, go, and I will show you where, I'll show you. Child, doing that kind of thing is holding. Just that was good though. He was like, go, and I'm gonna show you. Sometimes all we gotta do is go. Just go, friend. Just go. If I'm going, you gotta go. If I'm going, you gotta go. I'm going, and this is hard for me right now. But if I'm going, you gotta go too. Okay, I'm not going by. Listen, I'm gonna go. If I have to go by myself, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna need y'all to come with me, because stop playing. Like, y'all gotta grow too. Like, we gotta get out of here and grow too. we always talk about moving into our purpose and the things that we're meant to do in life, but we gotta just go. Moses, when he told Moses to go and do what he wanted Moses to do, Moses was like, "Yo, but I got a speech impediment. I got a speech. I don't know how to speak." He said, "That's cool. Just go do what I tell you to do, and I'm gonna help you out with that. Don't even worry about it. Like, the things that I tell you, like, that's just, don't even worry about it. It don't matter. Just go and do what I asked you to do, y'all. It don't matter, yo. What was hard for you don't matter. God's like, it don't matter. Just go. Just go. Pick up your hacky sack and get going. Like, I don't care about the rest of it. Just go. Like, if I told you to do something, just do it. And it's not going to look cute at first. Moses had a stuttering problem. It probably wasn't cute initially. But he probably got better. And he probably did better. And he could have, no telling. They didn't really get into detail, but no telling how it really was like for them. Like, how long did Abraham not know where he was going? How long did Abraham not know where he was going before God actually told him where he was going? Like, I think the perfection, but the promotion and the progression is in the actual action of like going forward. Like, you have to actually put the momentum in. You have to work I see it as a machine in my head right now. You have to work the pedals. Like, you have to the mechanisms only work if they're put forth. They can't do their job if they're not being pedaled. Like, for example, like I'm just saying, like, if you're doing a sewing, you doing a sewing machine. You doing a sewing machine. You can't sew unless the action, it's actually, the machine is being pedaled. You gotta place the action on it for it to do its job. Like, oh, that's good, God. That's good. Stop playing. That's good. Because I'm thinking about, like, you can't actually, it's not going to work. Like, you can't produce anything if you're not putting momentum in to produce something. That's good. Okay, stop. Listen, see how God be doing? Nah, I just like don't disrespect, like, God be doing that to me. I'll be like, where this tea? For real. That's the same car. Ran the stop sign the same way. He ran it again. But you can't make nothing if you don't put the action into making something. Like, whether you know what you're making or not, action has to take place. You have to act. You might not know which direction you might not know, but you have to go. You have to start the machine in order for you to produce something. That's tea. That's good. I was thinking about something else in comparison to, not just like a sewing machine, but like pottery or something like that. You can't round out and create something if you're not pumping the pedals and making the machine go in a circle. Like, if you can't get the machine, the actual mechanism to do that, it's not like you're gonna go around each side of the pottery thing and just and tap. No, you gotta run the machine and run your hands through it. Like, it's not gonna round out if you're not working that pedal, that machine, because ain't nobody finna just, without running, ain't nobody finna just do that. You gotta just, and, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying that was tea. So all I'm saying is, I ain't really got much to say. If God is asking you to do something, if God is asking you to produce some fruit, produce the fruit, sis. Don't don't worry about what fruit you producing. Don't worry about if somebody gonna like the taste of your fruit. Ooh, that's good. Don't worry about if somebody gonna like the taste of your fruit. Don't worry about what kind of fruit it is. Don't worry about the period of time it's going to take to produce your fruit. Just start producing the fruit. Just produce the fruit. It don't matter. Everything else don't matter. Let God worry about that kind of thing. I'm really talking to myself right now. Like, let God worry about that kind of thing. Like, just do it. Just do it, girl. Just do it. Girl, that's deep. Just do it. Like, don't think about how people gonna perceive you, because it don't matter. Because it don't matter regardless. You came into this world alone. You're gonna go out of this world alone. Even if you're twin, only one of you could come out at one time, unless you like a conjoined. I don't know how that works, like with a conjoined twin. I don't know how that works, but I don't know how it works. But even a twin. Well, no, technically twins, unless you're a twin. But even a twin, like, you come out the womb by yourself. They pulled one baby out at a time in itself, so you still came into the world alone. Just saying. So all I'm saying is it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Like, it don't matter what these people gotta say. It don't. It really don't. I'm trying to tell you, it don't matter. Like, it doesn't. It's redundant what these people have to say to us. I have been realizing that more and more. Like, it's redundant. It doesn't matter. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. Just produce the fruit. Don't worry about how long it's gonna take. Don't worry about if you have the material in order to do it. God has given you already all the things that you need. You just gotta find that thing, girl. And I'm trying to tell you, that's tea in itself. I don't know what your thing is, but for me, I remember my friend told me one time, she was like, just look around your room. She said, all that you have is all that you need. Girl, I felt that one. I was like, wow, that's tea. And she was right. Like, I don't have all the things that I want, but I do have all the things that I need in order to get started. And if there's something that God need, if there's something that comes up that you end up needing, God will provide that thing for you, because he wants this for you. He want it for you. But the thing is, it's not even just for you. It's for somebody else. He wants this for all y'all. The fruit that you produce will be beneficial to everybody. Like, you're going to be producing that fruit, but it's going to be beneficial to everybody. You're going to be able to see people's joy when they take a bite of your fruit. You're going to be able to see that. You're going to be able to feed people. Like, you're going to be able to nurture people with the things that you produce, with that oil that you produce. And that's why it just felt so, like, I love that Pastor Charles had said that. Like, your oil is not for you. Your oil is to be produced and to be given away. Now, like, that's like your goal. I'm thinking of it like it's not even just for profit. The thing is, like, all that stuff will be added onto you if you just do what God had asked you to do. And I'm gonna wrap it up. But I feel like the last thing I want to say is like, God got a love language too. I heard this man say this. I don't know who it was specifically, but I heard this man say this too. He was like, God got a love language too. He was like, God's love language is to be obedient. And I was like, that's tea. That's tea. God considers the people that obey his, like, the things that the people that obey his commands are his friends. The thing is like, sometimes we could take it like, oh, why he